joining with me today is going to be Arnold T101.
The supreme ruler of doing it. As you can see, look at this. This is some ancient medieval merch that we got going on here. Today we're gonna do it in this video. Not that type of doing it. Yay!
If we're gonna talk about are the Forge passes worth it? Before we do that, be sure to click the link in the description or scan the QR code at the top.
I think it's actually one giveaway that actually works, right?
Right. What do they get? Tell us what they get.
They're going to get Tayrell, and then as you progress in raid, you're going to get Rector Draft, bang-a-langing characters. Boom, baby.
Okay, so I think both of us have had a similar experience with the Forge where we just didn't realize what kind of pieces of gear we could get out of here. I don't know about you, but one day I clicked on it. I was like, I can craft 5 and 6-star gear. Like right here, I've got one right here. I was just like, oh my God. And it's like accuracy plus speed. Holy moly, right?
Yeah, perception. When I ignored the Forge largely for a long time. Then once I was starting to get more into it and learning about accuracy, because I thought accuracy was stupid based on other games I've played, and people are like, dude, you need perception, which is like the best of both worlds. Speed, accuracy, whoo! It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Yeah, getting boy, especially by the Forge passes we're going to talk about, dude, you're going to be swimming in a lot of stuff that you can craft here.
Okay, so this particular piece of gear gives accuracy and speed. If I had a speed glyph, I would definitely put there. Yeah, I'm out of those, but I do have an accuracy glyph, so I double down it. I'm going to do the rank charm, double the chance of the highest rank. I'm doing the double rarity, and if I had a mythical, maybe I would use that, right? But anyways, this is going to give me the best chances of getting something good. So are you ready to do it?
Big money, big money, big money. Come on, let's go.
Oh!
Go ahead. Oh!
Guess
no!
what? Guess what?
Sell it.
Sell it.
Sell it.
Yeah, we're selling
to
it.
the Mythosaur.
I'm gonna get every character I've used in the game. I've only been using primary stats.
That's what I've been doing.
Speed.
I did a massive artifact overhaul since our video. I've been just deleting all boots if they don't have speed.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure there's an exception, just like in.
We're not at that point, I think.
Yeah, I just for now I feel like speed on boots 100% of the time. Anyways,
boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur. So I think there's I mean, I'm sure there's other ways of getting these crafting pieces. The two ways that I know to get them is faction wars, which that's given me a huge incentive to push as far as possible in faction wars, just so I can get more gear in this up here. And then the second way has been to purchase the Forge Pass. Now, have you bought the Forge Pass?
This was my first time doing so. And it's like, ooh, man, all these resources feel very helpful. However, it feels like this set, part of the Forge Pass, may be the weakest out of the other Forge Pass artifacts that you might be able to get. But otherwise, yeah, it's my first time doing it. As I get deeper and deeper into raid, I've been liking the game a lot more. I'm like, man, I want more of those resources. Give it to me. Give it to me. And plus the silver additional XP. So yeah, but you're more of a frequent customer.
Speed
glyphs.
Speed glyphs.
Yeah, I'm too scared to use those.
Yeah, well, I've been using them. Like speed glyphs look like this or not, and then these are the speed upgrade things that we were just talking about that I was missing, right? You know, like when I go in the Forge and then I can use these, and then they have a better chance of speed on the second, which is huge. And then these are going to give me the opportunity in the Forge Pass to craft 5 and 6. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And all kind. Look at this, all this stuff, right? That's an important one too.
The mythical stuff, right?
Yeah. So, and there's this bonus XP. So there is a lot of value for $20. You just bought your first one. I've been buying them ever since, and they don't reimburse us for them at all. I'm just buying them because I think it's a good value. And as you go further through the Forge Pass, you get 10% experience and silver from all battles. Because why do you need silver?
For basically artifacts, and you're gonna burn through silver. I've other games I play, I sometimes feel like, oh, I got a lot of credits, but this game, it's like and other people have told me in the comments, they're like, yeah, you're never really gonna be like swimming in silver. You're always gonna be burning through it so quickly. Yeah. And ever since I know we're talking about the Forge Pass, but I noticed the biggest change once I got the raid card. I was like, and I started doing all the multi battles. It's like, oh man, I'm starting to feel a big boost of silver coming into my roster now.
Again, I buy this just for these multi battles. Like extra experience, extra silver is great. And, this is $10. Again, we're not reimbursed on these. So, like, guys, like, yeah, I want to do that. I don't mind spending on some things in the game for sure.
I'll say I was a little, so I'll be honest, I still am not 100% sure. The XP is for the characters, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so for
yeah.
the longest time when I had it, I thought it was my player XP. And I was like, I don't really feel like I'm leveling up much faster. But then it's like, I think it's for the characters only. But still, it's nice. You're able to farm your food a lot faster, for example.
Yeah, the amount of XP your champions earn in battles increased by 100%. And then, I'm not actually sure if it goes to both. Someone in the comment section will know, though, right?
Yeah, it says XP.
Yeah.
Just as XP. I'm guessing it's character XP. But still, either way, I feel like I'm 90% confident in the characters, and then, I'm farming a lot more food. Like as we're chatting, I'm trying to farm some 4 and 5 star food.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, we got to get everybody to 6s. So, on a daily basis, and I kind of want to talk about this because you cracked me up again. There was I do the daily passes. I don't really have to worry about the weekly or monthly that much. It feels like they just happen accidentally on their own.
Wait, hold on. What game are we playing?
Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. Use the
what
link
happens if I use that link or QR code?
Use the link in the description or scan the QR code to get 2, not 1, but 2 epic champions, Rector Drath and Tayrel. I use Rector Drath almost. Well, I don't have any good revivers or healers like you do. You've got some legendary.
Oh yeah, but Rector Drath is my main go-to for revives.
Yeah, I use Rector Drath. I think in every single battle at this point. I don't have any. And I am sure that I'm going to find better. Like she's she's a great. Anyway, she's great. Tayrel, I've been working on, and the jury's out on Tayrel. I'm still working on getting Tayrel up and running, and I'll let you know. I'll make a video if I like him, but right now, I'm not 100% sure on Tayrel. We're talking about the raid pass. All right. Anyways, the daily quest. So I do the dailies. I do the advanced, and then you told me how do I? You asked me the question about how do I spin? You were like, how do I spin the silver keys? And I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? It's like, I don't know how to spin the silver keys. I
only thought they were for the secret room. Like, I can't keep farming the secret room.
No, the secret room's a one-time thing.
Yeah, and it's like, what's going on here?
So you can replace the bosses that you've beaten with silver keys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, to be fair, when I looked it up, and it's like there's a lot of people with this problem. They're like, I don't know how to do it. It doesn't seem like visually I can't tell. It's like unless I clicked on the boss, but I never re-clicked on the boss because I beat it. Why would I go back? Well, now I know.
Yeah. Well, and I can't finish all the secret rooms. Those secret rooms are actually kind of challenging. I mean, it feels like some of them are super specific, and I can't do it. And then I can make it to the top, and then I typically farm the top, and then you get. You don't get a lot of amazing stuff in those silver keys, but you do get crafting material, strangely enough, that goes in the forge. And I'm sure there's lots of places to get stuff from the forge. Back to the raid pass, right? And it being I think it's a good value because of the gear. Now, we just found this out. There's 5, and this changes from time to time. So it's at the time of making this video. There are 5 different pieces of gear sets that are inside of the raid pass.
That's what the Mambo number 5 song is based off of.
Yeah,
You know that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5. That, he was talking about the artifacts.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
You don't know that song?
Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he was talking about the Forge Pass and how many different artifact sets are part of it.
Oh.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yes.
You just said there are 5 different. Okay, just keep going.
So you don't have to buy all of them, and a lot of people say that the Instinct one is not great. So that's the one that's right now, and it's the worst of the 5 that are in the current rotation. Are you with me on this? So what, you want to go over the 5
Yeah, I
sets?
think the biggest problem is, you can go over them. I think the biggest problem is with this set, you need 4 of them to get the speed boost. If it was maybe 2 to get the speed boost, it might be a whole different story. That's probably one of the biggest things. I think when I looked it up, they actually buffed the Instinct set since they first came out.
Yeah, so it's still not the highest one, but this is the one that gives speed 12%, ignore 20% of enemy defense, and these 4 sets are kind of challenging to put together.
Yeah.
So this is the pieces that I'm waiting for next in the Forge Pass, and then I'll be able to craft the 5 and the 6s. So let's go.
Worst case scenario, you might get some even though it's maybe the set's not great, you still might get a lot of good speed artifacts out of it.
Right. So we're going to go to Hell's Hades, and Hell's Hades has ranked the 5 that are currently in, and it's a rotating season, and they say the bolster is the best one. This is the one from the last season. So I was getting this on the Forge Pass before. 4-piece set, grants protected 30% HP ally shield for 3 turns, heals by 10% every turn. This is pretty awesome because the HP shield goes on all your allies. So you know how you do like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3?
Yeah.
And so it pops up on each wave.
Yeah.
And then when you go to the next wave, it's there. But you only want one person in your team to have this. Like you can't have like 6 people on the team with it. But this is pretty good. It's a 4-piece. So they're saying this is the best Forge Pass to get is the bolster one. Coming in at number 2, and I've also, this one, Defiant. I don't know if that was this last time. Yeah, this was the last time also. Defiant. 2-piece set, which is amazing. Grants defense 10%. So there is with the castle one. I don't know what it's called. The one that just gives 10% defense. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But this has that. Okay. Stick with me. Stick with me. It's better.
I'm trying to think of the set, but yeah,
I don't know, but it's like
that.
it looks like a chess piece.
It's like there's accuracy, but there's a better one, perception, right?
Yeah. So this gives more than just 10%. It also has minus 15% damage taken from enemies from AoE attacks. So this is better than the standard 2-piece grants defense up for 10%, whatever that's called. Coming in number 3. Number 3 is going to be Slayer. This is my favorite set that I get.
Slayer. More words equals more better, right?
Well, this is a 9-piece set. Like, so if you equip all 9 pieces, you get all of this stuff. And I have one character that has 7 of them, and he's by far my best character. So I can't wait to get the other 2 to get a full 9-piece set. And then number 4, Righteous, 2-piece set, grants speed 10%, and then resistance 40. That's a 2-piece set. That sounds great, right? I mean, I think the normal 2-piece speed set gives what, 12% speed? And so you're giving up 2% speed for 40 resistance. Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a done deal.
Yeah.
Look at you locking those in.
So since I've been buying the Forge Passes, this is the only one that has not come up for me, but the other 3 that were above this, I've been getting and use and love them. And then on last place is the one that's running right now. So if you're not sure about the Forge Pass, this is the one to skip. How does that sound?
Unless, you want the other materials, the silver, the experience points, and even though the set might not be great, you never know what it might be good. Maybe they'll buff it again one day, and again, you might get speed on it. Maybe you'll get a couple speed boots or something.
Yeah. So every day for me, because I'm a completionist, you know this, right? I go in the quests, I do the daily quests, I do the advanced quests, and then I go into the passes and I complete the daily challenge. These pop up. So it's like I got three to do every day, 3 lists of things to get through my daily activities, which
your daily chores.
It takes, it takes more than 20 minutes to do all that.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll slack on the advanced quest though. Sometimes I'll do
It feels like it takes somewhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours to do all this stuff. But I do it when I'm watching TV or I'm cooking food or whatever. I just set it down, I walk away, and I come back.
Yeah, usually I'll do like I'm playing my 4 games at once. And I'll just do all the dailies at the same time.
I have
like
a
the
tablet.
Good little gerbil I am.
I have a tablet that I just use for Raid Shadow Legends, believe it or not. That's the only thing I use the tablet for right now. So
there you go,
I rarely play on my phone, and right now I'm playing on the Plarium app, but it's normally just inside of my tablet. Okay, so the one thing I'll say, and then we're going to finish the video, is that I do the daily challenges, and I was telling you that I ignore the weekly challenges because these disappear every day, but these carry. And as long as and I've done this before, by the time I get to week 4, I don't need to finish all of them to get 100% on the Forge Pass, because that's where you get all the juicy stuff right above you. But what is the reason why you may want to do this early?
Because you're the best. You have to do everything. You gotta be a good mobile game player. Do all the chores in game. Come on, man. But yes, the XP boost to get those a little bit faster.
So you can get to this faster, right? Because I don't know if I'm at 29 right now. I don't know if I can get to 41, but I could finish all these weekly challenges now and be closer to 41. And the reason why that's good is that then, over the course of the Forge Pass, I can get I've only got 3 of the 5 enabled, right? So
the sooner you get it, the longer you can benefit from all these boosts. It doesn't help you if you get the level 5 on, the last 2 days, right?
Yep. And so I just want to conclude with this. I think the Forge Pass is good, and I just buy the $20 one. I don't buy the upgraded one. Excuse me. But if I was going to skip one, I would skip the Instinct one that's running right now, and I would look out for the other ones that are better. But I just think I'm still getting it because I like the rest of the stuff that's on the track. So I think it's great.
You love them speed glyphs, man. You got a need for speed.
Yeah, right there. Speed charms and speed glyphs. I mean, this whole game, it's a turn-based game. So why wouldn't you think that speed would be good?
Man.
Speed is probably one of the best things, right? In this entire.
What else is the best thing? I think your sponsor. What game are we playing again?
Big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Link will be in the description, or scan the QR code here on the screen and you get all this great stuff for new player accounts. And also want to say Rector Draft. You have to get to level 25 to get Rector Draft. So run, don't walk, do it. Anything you want to say before we go? Here.
There's your video.
Good job. All right, bye for now.